Resort and Spa. This place is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. New Mexico, New Mexico. And I just decided to share this trip with you guys. I actually took this trip in November of 2021. So, approximately a year and 1 month ago. It was a surprise trip that my husband wanted to treat me to, so we just packed our bags and went along on this surprise trip. And I really had a blast. Coming to this place and this area. Albuquerque, New Mexico is quite beautiful. This resort and spa is so gorgeous. And the atmosphere is very tranquil. And immediately when you come into this resort and spa place, when you come inside of Tamaya, you can't help but to feel so at peace, and you really feel at home. You really do. It's just something about this atmosphere that really puts you at ease, and it just comforts you. And you really feel like you are at peace, and you feel right at home. Look at this fireplace, it's just so beautiful. The stone, the material. This is giving Native American architecture vibes. And out here you can just look at how beautiful it is. It just looks like heaven. And you just, everywhere you go, you can just look around and see that everything is just absolutely breathtaking. Even the mountains, and the view of the mountains, you really just have a sense of knowing that there is a God. There is no way that you can look at all of this beautiful area around you and then not be reminded that everywhere you look in nature, that there is a God. God, a God, a God, a God. I hope that by me blowing that wasn't too loud. I can't hear, so hopefully it sounds nice. But if you look at the structure and the building of it all, it just looks, it's giving me Native American vibes. I'm not even sure if that is a term, but this is what it's giving me, that architecture. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. And just where you can sit out here and just eat and enjoy the view, the view, the view. I love the whole atmosphere of it all out here. It was just breathtaking. Look at the mountains. Those are the Zendaya mountains. Mountains. That's what it is a view of. And it's just like a beautiful, quiet wilderness place that you can just unwind and relax. Relax, relax, relax. And right there is where you can just sit around, and on certain days here at Tamaya, they have what they call a stories under the stars at night. Stories under the stars, where they tell stories, I believe, Native American stories and different things as such about the culture and everything of the liking. So I really like that. And of course, this is another area where you can swim and all of that and just enjoy your little getaway. Doesn't matter. So this right here is the front of the establishment. This is the front area of Tamaya Resort and Spa, and I just love the little fireplace there, and I love the structure and the material of this building. It's just reminiscent of just the whole Navajo, Indians, Native American culture. It looks a lot like their pottery, and all of that is just stunning, absolutely stunning, aesthetically pleasing. And I was drawn to these statues here of the Indian or Native American statues or whatever, and it just, each one of them are giving me protection vibes, like they are your protector or healer or provider or helper. That's what I get a sense of, covering and protection. It's just like they're guarding you and protecting you. I don't know, it's weird, but that's the whole vibe that I get. When I was there, I felt so safe and protected, and it was a very spiritual, magical place. It really is very enchanting. They don't call New Mexico the place of enchantment for nothing. You would have to be in the atmosphere to understand the whole vibe of it all, way you would understand is if you were there, or if you have opportunity to go visit Albuquerque or just even Tamaya. I promise you, you would understand. You would understand. You would understand. You would understand. You just, it truly is the land of enchantment, because you just immediately, especially the closer you are to the Zendaya Mountains, you just can feel just something in the atmosphere. You can. You can. You can. You can. You can. You just feel safe. And so here is the Cultural Science Museum. I actually went inside of there, but it's so sacred and holy. I was not allowed to bring a camera on the inside of here. So that's the Cultural Center. And so, as you can see, more beautiful furnishings, pictures. It's a little place where you can sit. I love the orange and brown colors. Love it. And you're overlooking the bottom level where you can go dine and eat. Is just designed so beautifully. It's very cultured, and it's giving me Native American vibes because it is reminiscent of that. And the people here in this land, yes, it's so pretty. They designed it so beautifully. And so I love these stairs leading up into kind of like the museum area. Just whoever designed this or put this together with the colors and the pictures and just the whole design, they did a amazing job. Absolutely. And most of the people here were very, very friendly, very, very nice, very, very helpful. I love the people here. They were just so nice. And this is so like fancy looking. When you come in to dine and eat, you have a lot of scenery around you where you can't help but to just take in the whole atmosphere and what you're surrounded with in your surrounding area. You just can't help but to just be in awe no matter where you are in Tamaya. Pretty much everything is going to be beautiful. Look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful. So of course they kind of have it themed as, Thanksgiving, as this was the month of Thanksgiving. And actually, we were here on Thanksgiving. So everything is pretty much designed as such. And it's giving a Thanksgiving theme because it was Thanksgiving on this day. So yeah, the weather, it was very chilly and cold, but it was okay. It was not over the top, but it was a little chilly or whatever, but it's well worth it. Look at the pottery. Look at that. I love the designs. You just can't go wrong with that. And so, actually, this was quite empty, but I wasn't complaining. It wasn't a lot of people that was dining. Some people were outside, of course, enjoying their dinner out there, but it was kind of scarce. Just a little scarce. But it made me appreciate the scenery a lot more, with it being kind of empty. So as you can see, some people were outside eating and enjoying the fireplace. Just the whole ambiance of the outside area. Isn't this gorgeous? Just going up the steps. It just looks so aesthetically pleasing. And it just felt so nice going up these steps. Leading on to the second level, which is where you kind of check in at, and there is a lot of little things that you can enjoy, view and see up here. It's kind of like a little museum, if you will. And even this light is so beautiful. You have lots of little picture frames. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It is such a vibe. It's a vibe here in Tamaya. And so this is an area where you can surf the computers, and then of course look at all of the pottery and the different type of knick-knack things that you can look at and view. Just the way that they've decorated everything, it just looks so nice. And I was just taking it all in, just enjoying every second and minute that I was in this place. It's just so nice. Absolutely. Just look at that. And actually, a lot of these are completely almost identical to the original designs of the different pottery items that the Native American people originally created by hand. A lot of this is authentic to the original ones. I believe some are replicas, and then some are actually the original pottery pottery items that the Native Americans created. So that was a treat for me. And then, of course, like with everything that you see, there is information on each item, so what it was created for, why it was made, how they made it, all of that. And in the cultural center is where they do a lot of the explaining of how the Native Americans went about growing their foods and crops and how they created the pottery and different items like arrows that they would use as weapons to hunt and different things like that. It's a lot of amazing facts on how they survived and all of that I thought was pretty cool. I believe a lot of these things in here are the original items, and they are not replicas, if I'm not mistaken. And so while you're viewing in Tamaya, they just give you information, so it's like you're almost on a history class. You're in a history class going over things, so you're not only visually looking at something aesthetically pleasing, but you're also being educated on a lot of the things that the Native Americans believed in, and how in tune they were with nature, and how intelligent they were, and how they knew how to survive in their environments. I was totally drawn to this beautiful cadendra. How do you say it? However you say it. My apologies, but I like this picture painting. It's so beautiful. It just looks so peaceful. And everything about this place is worth every single dime. You are getting what you pay for, and you are getting your money's worth, because they have complimentary things that are included with your stay. Like I said, they have stories under the stars that's complimentary, and also you can go to the cultural center to learn. It's a learning center where you can learn about the background of the Native American people. And there's different activities that you can do that is complimentary. It's just a lot. And then, of course, some things are not complimentary. Like if you wanted to go to the spa, of course, you have to pay for it. I hope that's not too loud with me blowing. I really hope that that's not too loud, but I hope that it is absolutely relaxing to you. It really doesn't matter what I'm talking about. This trip is visually stimulating. If you love to just visually look at beautiful things, I think that with looking at this, even matter what I'm talking about. Actually, just enjoy the scenery. Because a lot of people are visually stimulated, and they like looking at things. And then some are audibly stimulated. So it just depends. It just depends. So I hope that you're at least getting one or the other visual stimulated or audibly stimulated. I can only hope. And this place is so huge. So if you're going to tour around this whole resort, you're definitely going to be getting your exercise in, and you're going to be burning calories. Because I was doing a lot of walking. And look at this jewelry. You have this turquoise type of jewelry. Of course, it's giving Native American architecture vibes. Just the whole design. That's what it's giving. I don't know what type of Native Americans. Navajo. I'm not sure. But I love it. It doesn't matter. I just love everything about this place. And so I was so drawn to this area that I had to come again. I just love the whole style, the colors. In that fireplace, I was just drawn to the fire, how it flickers, and the stone fireplace is just so pretty. I just couldn't stop looking at it. I could not help myself. I just could not. Look at that. Look at that. These chairs are just so sturdy and heavy, and just look at the design of the door. Oh my goodness. I would just visit this every year if I could. It's just that beautiful. And I can only imagine that everyone who does kind of like make this a yearly trip, I bet it feels like the first time. So it doesn't matter how many times you come, I know that it will feel brand new. Certain places have that whole vibe about it, and this would be one of them. And so this right here is going to be a replica, or sort of like a mapping of the whole entire land there. It was like its own little village, if you will. And so this is how it looked. Of course, before they added other things, it was like their own little village. And then, of course, this is the Zendaya Mountains. Mountains. I mean, look at the little villages. Breathy became a thing. It was just a land of just little minimal different type of things. So, and then of course it gives the history of it all, so you can pause if you would like to read it. Read it. Just a village of Tamaya. Even the sound of that, Tamaya, Resort and Spa. That I just love that. So you can just sit here. There's a little coffee shop in there, I believe. Starbucks is in there. And going down this hall, you look up and you see this wood type of design. I think that that's a nice little touch and detail that's quite unique. And I love that whole feel. It kind of feels like a little village in certain spots, and I think that that was the goal of it all, to make you feel as if you were on a tiny village. Here is the Tamaya Ballroom, and it is huge on the inside of here. You probably can fit probably 10,000 people, maybe more. I just love this hallway area. It's so pretty. Whoever the designer was that put everything together with the colors and the potteries and the different things that you see displayed, they did a fantastic job. It's very remarkable. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So enchanting. 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 The land of enchantment. The land of enchantment. The land of enchantment. So, we're gonna go take a peek inside of the ballroom. And, like I said, I think you can get 10,000 people in here, maybe a little more. A little more. It's huge, ginormous in here. So this will be a great place for someone to get married or whatever. And you can have your reception little area here where you can have your dancing and eating and just singing whatever, your little poems, your little speeches. There's so much you can do in here. It is really the true definition of a ballroom. Just even going down this hall is just so relaxing. So relaxing. So refreshing. I hope that's not too loud. I'm gonna also try to rub on the mic. Has like this furry covering, so I'm gonna try to massage it to kind of give like a head massage sound. I hope it's not too loud. Did you enjoy that? Did you like that? I hope you did. I don't know how that sounds. I hope that it sounds relaxing. I'm not sure, but I'll play it back. Hopefully it's not that butchering. I hope not. So this is the desk area where you get checked in and everything like that, with these ladders going up. I like that touch and detail. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Bonita. 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 Look at even up top on the ceiling. That's pretty too. That's pretty too. That's pretty too. That's pretty too. So pretty. I love it. Even these elevators, they're gold. All pure gold. 100% gold. Just gives you a luxury type of vibe. Just, oh my goodness. I love the elevator doors and even that light beside your room. Room 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31. Entering. And we are inside of this sweet room. It still is kind of reminiscent of the whole theme of Tamaya. Just a Native American type of design and architecture. Once again, they kept it the same, even inside of your rooms. That same theme and feel, which I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. Even the colors, the orange and the green and the yellow and red. And then the bed. This is definitely giving me Native American vibes again, and that was actually the goal. The goal of it all. I did not want to leave. We stayed, I believe, like 3 days, or 2.5 days, or 3 days, and I did not want to leave. Leave at all. I did not want to leave. I wanted to stay for at least 2 weeks or longer. Like I said, you just feel right at home, right at home, right at home, right at home. And I just get that little plate or pottery or whatever you want to call it. It's cute. It's so pretty. So pretty. And here is the bathroom. You have this wood type of look style. And of course the green countertops, as well as a mirror with the LED light behind the mirror. And it's very clean, very neat, very homey, very inviting. Just, I love it. It's quaint, very nice. Very nice. I like it a lot. I really enjoyed myself. Oh my gosh. this for two. For two. Look at the desert. It kind of looks like it's reminiscent of a desert, but it's a walking trail where you can bike or walk or whatever you want to do out here. It's just absolutely breathtaking. Look at the mountains, look at the land. Everything about this, like I said, it makes you feel right at home. And it makes you feel so good being here. You just feel at peace and you feel one with nature. And you really would have to be here to understand just how amazing this place makes you feel. 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 You just have no worries whatsoever. You're just at total peace. And you don't have a care in the world. This place was so beautiful. It even makes you want to put down your phone. But it was so beautiful that I had to capture it so that I can always go back and visually look at this instead of just only remembering it in my mind. It's just too breathtakingly gorgeous that it is worth capturing so I can visually go back to this time and space and place whenever I want to. Look at those mountains. Zendaya Mountains, the Zendaya Mountains is just literally directly outside of our window of the room. You just cannot beat that at all. You just cannot beat that at all. It's so romantic, and it's a whole vibe. A whole vibe. A whole vibe that you will never forget. Never forget. Never forget. Never forget. Never forget. It's just rememberable. You can remember this for a lifetime and more. You would never forget a place this enchanting. Look at the sunset. This is the next morning. We were able to catch this beautiful sun, that sunset, the sun rising. The sun rising, the sun rising. It's not setting, it's rising. The sun rising. Don't know why I said that, but it's the sunrise rising up, and it was so beautiful to capture it rising near the Zendaya Mountains. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful and so breathtaking that me and my husband, just decided to have our breakfast out here. Just being one with nature, being one with the sun, being one with the mountains and the clouds and the sky. While we had our breakfast, yes, it was quite chilly and cold, but I didn't care. It was just too beautiful to just pass up this opportunity to just bask and bathe and sit and enjoy and take it all in. The scenery, it was just too gorgeous not to sit here and have breakfast. They have great options as far as food. They have vegan options as well as regular food. If you are a meat eater, they have all types of food, but I like that it incorporated options if you're plant-based or vegan. But you know, I incorporate both vegan food and non-vegan food, so I believe that balance is key. You can have a little bit of this and a little bit of that as long as you know how to balance it. Balance it. Look at that sun rising. You just had to be there. You had to be there. But that's case you've never been, I got you. I got you. I got you. And here's the breakfast. I just had some bacon, eggs, and toast, and my husband had a vegan or veggie burrito wrap and just some orange juice. And it was just a whole vibe. We were just at one with the mountains and the sun and the sky. Loved it. It was so delicious as well. So delicious. Look at that bacon. The burrito wrap and eggs and toast. Looks delicious, doesn't it? So this is where we kind of like ended the trip, but before we got out of there, we decided to treat ourselves to the spa. Oh my gosh, the spa, the spa, the spa, the spa. Yes, indeed. So this was such a treat, and the scenery was very nice. They have a shop down here as well as different other things that you can do down here while you're waiting on getting your massage, but hopefully you will have an appointment or a booking so that way you don't have to wait. But just in case you have someone with you that does not want to get a massage, then they're more than welcome to shop and exercise or do other things until you are finished getting pampered for the day. 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 I wonder, does that sound irritating? I hope it didn't. Let's go with another massaging of your head. Can I blow in your ear? Can I blow in your ear? I'm gonna give it a go. Your ear, your ear, your ear, your ear. I really hope that that does not sound bad. I will know when I play it back. I can only hope. I can only hope. I can only hope. I can only hope. Look at that ceiling. I love that detail up there and those lights. So yeah, you can actually come and get your hair done, your nails done, pretty much everything that you can think of. They have it here. They have it here. They have it here. Absolutely. They have it here. They have it here. They have it here. And so, I'm getting ready to go back and get undressed and put my things in the locker, in the locker, in the locker, in the locker. Locker. For the spa. For the spa. Swedish massage. Swedish massage. What type of massage do you like? Do you like rough massages, very deep tissue massages, or light massages? Let me know. Let me know. Me personally, preferably, I enjoy somewhere in the middle. I don't like too deep of a deep massage. I don't like things that are that deep and that hard. I just kind of like it somewhere in between the middle. So I don't like it too rough and I don't like it too hard. I just like it in the middle. It's a great balance. I like balance. Balance massages that are balanced. Balanced, 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 balanced. So finally we made our way back to the women's locker. They have a men's side for the men. And of course this is for us ladies, so the women's side and men's side. And so this is the locker room. Lots of lockers. I'm looking for my locker to retrieve my robe and slippers. I found it. 263, 263, 263, 263, 263. And I got my robe and slippers waiting for me very neatly and nicely tucked in, waiting for me to get it, waiting for me to get it, waiting for me to get it, waiting for me to get it. I have got to get it. And so these are the showers. Looks very neat and earthy in here, very earthy vibe and theme, because this place is very earthy, and it seems like this place in Tamaya is one with nature as well, so they're sticking with the theme and staying true to the theme. So this is leading back further into the area where I'm about to get massaged, and my masseuse lady was so nice. She didn't have a problem with me recording back in this area. She said go for it, and so of course I went for it. She was so super nice. I believe her name was Teresa. Teresa. She's a great masseuse, actually. She said that some of her clients, when they would get massaged, because they were at a heavy state of relaxation, some people have actually cried. And I believe it, because the physical touch brings so many benefits, and it is such a therapeutic thing when we are receiving the human touch. And that's why it is vital to always treat and pamper yourself, especially if you can. Always go to a spa, because you have to have the human touch. It is a part of your survival. It is very vital. The body needs to be massaged and pampered and taken care of, and so I'm an advocate for people going to the spa and enjoying themselves, because it is very therapeutic and it can bring about lots of healing. And this is so beautiful. It has a heart out there, and just the way she decorated it. And so afterwards, if you would like, we had like this private area where there was a little jacuzzi and a sauna, and just everything like that. I really enjoyed this place, and I hope that you guys enjoyed visually looking at Tamaya Resort and Spa. And if you ever get a chance to go to Albuquerque to visit Tamaya, yourself a favor by going to this place. And of course, here is the inside of the sauna. Inside of the sauna. So, yeah, this is kind of like the end of the video. I hope that this was pleasurable and aesthetically and visually stimulating for you. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope it brought about some type of relaxation, helped in the smallest way, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Until the next time, you guys be easy,